back to the Daily Grease, your go-to source for the latest in the world of amusement parks. I'm your host, Josh, and today we've got a roller coaster of news to share in the theme park industry. Let's dive right in. First up, we got some bittersweet news for Muppet fans. Come on, Muppet fans. Don't you love the Muppets? I know when I go to Disney, I love Muppet 3D. Disney has officially announced the closing date for Muppet Vision 3D at Hollywood Studios. Mark your calendars because the last date to see them is June 7th of this year. It'll be your last chance to see Kermit, Miss Piggy, and the gang in the old 3D glory. What does this mean for the future of Muppets at Disney? We don't know. Only time will tell. In other Disney news, there has been a royal shuffle at Disneyland Resort. Thomas Masloum, I don't know if I'm saying that right, has been crowned the new president, taking over and from Ken Potrock or Patrick, who's moving on to new adventures within the Disney Kingdom. With new visions, will Mazloom bring the happiest place on earth? We'll be keeping our ears to the ground. Now, shifting gears to a more serious note, a Florida jury has decided on a $310 million payout for the family of Tyree Sampson after his tragic accident at Icon Park a few years ago. This has led to the Tyree Sampson Act and for aiming higher and stricter safety standards in theme parks. It's just a reminder how critical safety really is and that people should be obeying the laws and the rules, not only the write-offs, but the public as well. On a lighter note, Universal Orlando is on the brink of expanding its universe with Epic Universe opening May 22nd. The park does promise new lands from Harry Potter, Super Nintendo World, and How to Train Your Dragon. Are you ready to explore these new worlds, or will it be too epic to handle? Also, two new hotels. One's open now, and the other one opens in March, I believe. Um, but yeah, moving on over, Mother Nature had her say this week. Wildfires are still going on out there in LA. They forced temporary closures of Universal Studios Hollywood and Six Flags Magic Mountain, among others. Just goes to show that even theme parks aren't immune to the whims of the weather, unless you're at Disney and you got the Disney bubble, or sometimes when it storms, it's like the Kings Island bubble. But yeah, rounding up our news today, Adventure City in California stands out to be the budget family park option. And over at Six Flags, there's talks of internal changes. Some say downsizing, some say budget cutting, and others say restructuring. What's the reality? That's a story we'll continue to follow. Well, that's all for today's episode of the Daily Grease. Whether you're planning your next park visit or just love the thrill or for some park news, we hope you kept your spirits high. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with your fellow theme park enthusiasts. Until next time, keep those hands, arms, and feet and legs inside the podcast at all times. We will see you really soon. And again, I appreciate you guys listening. I try to bring you some daily news, some stuff I see, and then some stuff that I look up, and then I put it into a thing, and it transcribes it for me, just so I have like a better formatting type deal. But yeah, daily grease in 5 minutes or less. Thank you guys, and have a great rest of your Tuesday.